Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in my G20 and in this vid I'm going to be talking about the things that I like about the G20. I recently did a vid about the things that I find annoying about my car, especially on this G20, and that vid was received quite well. I mean, my channel's only got about 2,500 odd subscribers and so far it's hit over 24,000 views. A lot of people that watched that video and commented, they were like, you are literally just nitpicking. I agree, I was nitpicking. However, in this video, I am hoping to get you guys back on side because I'll be talking about the things that I love about the G20. So what we'll do very quickly is I'll take you for a little walk around on the car. For those of you that are new to the channel, do consider subscribing because there's quite a lot of content coming up on the G20, as well as previous videos you can go back and watch as well. I do have an M4 as well, in case you're wondering what's happened to the M4. These are two cars that I run daily, the G20 and my M4. So yeah, without further ado guys, let's just go and have a look at this car. So for those of you that are new to the channel, this is my G20. It's finished off in mineral white. This one also has the M Sport Plus pack, which essentially means it comes with the black pack on it. So we've got the black kidney grille, we got the 19-inch bi-colour alloy wheels with the M Performance brake system, or well, the blue calipers anyway. The side decal I've had put on. Moving around the rear end, you have this very small lip spoiler on the M Sport Plus pack, and the exhaust trims are finished off in black. So with the M Sport Plus pack you also get this high gloss black trim and the privacy glass on the rear. If you want to know more about the M Sport Plus pack and the tech pack that I've spec'd on this car, then you can follow the link above on the screen now. That'll take you to the video that I did when I initially picked the car up. So guys, that was a very quick walk around of the car. What we're going to do now is just talk to you about the things that I absolutely love about the G20. Okay, so let me tell you about some of the things that I actually love about this G20. I've had this car now for just over two and a half months, and I've done about 2,000 odd miles. I do switch between this car and the M4, hence why you're probably thinking I hardly do any miles, but I daily both of them. So first thing are the seats. These seats have got to be the best seats in the class. I've had like obviously the F30 before, and these seats literally walk all over those. The comfort levels on these are just amazing. The support, you know, they just literally hug you in the right places. You can bring the bolsters in as well, which, you know, help you, you know, cushion you in even further. Then there's the steering. I absolutely love the way the steering feels. Now, not only how it feels like when you are just holding onto it, but how it feels when you are throwing the car around some corners. I mean, I'm going around a corner right now, and there's a lot of feedback that you get through what the tyres are doing to how this car feels. Comparing this to how the F30 was, and even to a point my M140i, this steering wheel and the whole operation of it, it's not analog, it's still electronically assisted, and it's not hydraulic, but there's more feel in this than there ever has been in cars like the F30 and perhaps even the E90. I've had like a little bit of seat time in the E90 at one point. I remember I had that far, and there's quite a lot of response coming back from the steering wheel, which then, you know, it goes a long way of giving you that kind of entertained ride and drive. So those are the first few things from behind the wheel that I absolutely love. And by the way, check out these seat belts. Part of the M Sport Plus pack, you get the M Sport Stripe. I don't even have them in my M4. I might just pull them out of here and stick them in the M4. Nah, don't take my word for that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep my M4 as it is, because it's obviously a non-competition pack. So, you know, keeping it real. I've just had the car washed. I'm just about to go through this bit of flooding here. Ouch. I don't even know how deep this is. I can't imagine it's that deep. But yeah, look at that. Another thing that I like about the G20 across the board is the refinement level. The F30 was okay, but BMW have literally stepped the game up with the G20. The front window is acoustic, the side windows are double glazed. Well, there's like a double layer of window in there, and it literally keeps the outside noise away from the cabin, and it is really kind of serene. And the thing is, when you're on a long journey, you can have the radio on, you can hold a conversation without speaking loud, and you don't feel like you are being like deafened or anything like that by road noise. Yes, I've got the crappy run flats on this car, so you get a bit of road noise, but in terms of like say the engine sound or anything like that, in this particular car I've got the 320 diesel, so I'm not a big fan of obviously diesel engines, especially like 4 pots. I've got this as a 320 diesel only because of like say my driving requirements and how many miles I do, etc. So it makes sense for me from that point. But the best thing is it keeps all of that horrible 4-pot diesel sound away from the cabin. If you spec your G20 to a point, you could literally have all the car that you want. For example, this car's got the M Sport Plus pack and it's got the Tech pack, and very briefly, you not only get the aesthetics on the outside with like how it looks with the 19-inch wheels, but you get the head-up display, you get the adaptive suspension with the M Sport Plus pack. With the Tech pack, you then get the Harman Kardon sound system, wireless charging, and a few other bits and pieces, and it literally becomes a fully connected car to how you want. I mean, I've got a head-up display right in front of me. This binnacle instrument cluster thing down here at times looks a bit busy, but you've got the head-up display, so you know exactly how fast you're going. You got your mapping in front of you right there as well, and it's literally all in your line of sight. The iDrive 7, I've done like an update on this, you can go back and watch that vid as well. It is literally a full-on connected car, and in my honest opinion, the G20, in whichever guise that you go for, could literally be all the car that you ever want. Yes, I've got my M4 for my weekend thrills and my evening blasts and stuff like that, but most of the time when I'm driving this car, honestly, I do kind of sometimes think, why do I have the M4? But obviously when I then get into my M4, I kind of think, yeah, that makes sense. So now there's some features which you probably think, how on earth is he raving on about them? For example, things like the driving aids. So the low speed collision assist, or the braking, low speed braking, or whatever that is, like when you are driving in traffic and the car brakes itself because you're getting too close to the car in front, literally it takes the stress out of like stop start traffic. The stop start function as well, I'm not a fan of, but in this car, I mean, I think BMW call it intelligent stop start. And what it actually does is, when the car comes to a stop, it will stay switched off up until the point the car in front of you moves, and then it will fire up again. I don't really see myself in this car switching it off like the way I do in the M4, because on the M4 you don't have the auto hold function either, so you're constantly having to keep your foot on the brake for that feature to stay active. With this one, you can actually take your foot off, the car will stay switched off up until the point the car in front of you moves away. Also, when you're approaching a roundabout, the car through its sat nav somehow knows roughly where you are and it will not switch off. So it's something that I actually enjoy, and you can make whatever you want out of that, because I'll welcome any comments on that. It is literally something that I really think BMW have improved compared to how it has been in previous cars. It's not as annoying, that's for sure. And the same goes for the lane assist. When you're going over the lane markings, the steering wheel vibrates just to let you know that you're going over. I have got the other function turned off, and BMW did say to me, keep that switched off, the steering intervention, because that's quite aggressive. It literally pulls you back in, and it's quite aggressive. I tried it a few times and I didn't really gel with it, so that stays off. The ride quality in the G20 compared to the F30 is absolutely brilliant, and again a huge step forward, and that's something that I again quite like, because when I had the F30 and I used to drive that around like say town and in and out of traffic, hitting a pothole occasionally, the whole car literally used to just crash and bang, and you'd hear like the suspension noises and what have you. And bear in mind, my car was a 2-year-old 3 Series at the time with about 18,000 miles, so it wasn't like it was thrashed about or anything. But in this, with the M Sport Plus pack you get the adaptive suspension, and it is absolutely brilliant in the way it just irons out some of the bumps. Yes, it's still firmer compared to, like, say, the C-Class, and even probably, like, say, the Audi A4, but as a complete package the whole car is just brilliant. You know, like, it gives you that more connected drive again, and when you are just driving in, like, say, comfort mode, the car is, you know, quite compliant, and it literally just, like, goes over those bumps and potholes without making a huge fuss. And then when you stick the car into sport mode and start throwing it around some corners, it literally, you know, stiffens up, steering gets a little bit more weighty as well, and just becomes a little bit more kind of engaging to drive. The lighting feature of the G20 is absolutely amazing. I've already done like an in-depth video on how the car looks with all its lights. I'll drop in some of those clips here. Please do go and visit that video if you want to see how the car obviously looks with all its lights inside and out. And again, when you sort of jumping into the car in the evening, going for a drive, the interior is a real nice place to kind of sit and enjoy that drive. So guys, I hope you found this video useful, informative, enjoyable to watch. If you are in the market looking for a G23 series, regardless of trim, spec and engine, do check out my previous videos on the G20, because there's probably a lot of information that, you know, you might again find useful and informative. There is plenty more content to come on the G20. I'm having the coding done in literally a few days time. We'll be changing some of the aesthetics from outside as well, so definitely stay tuned for that. I am planning to go out in a friend of mine's 330e soon as well, just to compare how a 320 diesel is and a 330e in terms of drive and economy and all of that kind of thing. So hopefully that's one to watch as well. If you haven't subscribed, do consider subscribing, check out my channel, and hopefully guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care, thanks, bye.